Bridget and I were both thrilled and excited about the possibilities of unlocking the potential that lies deep within all of us. So we sat down and we wrote Success at 60 Plus and have been thrilled with the result. At 60 Plus, you can't afford to waste a moment. We've broken the formula down into 7 days, and at the end of those 7 days, you could be a different person. For a starter, we discovered that we needed to rebrand our age group. To brand means to define, and did this group need to be defined? It was a beige, amorphous mass of elasticated waistbands in grave need of inspirational gunpowder. Bridget and I have always done things differently.
Okay, that sounds absolutely brilliant.
The defining moment of my graduation to Superlifer was flying on a zip wire high over the biomes at the Eden Project. Once you've added value to your own life, you can then add value to the lives of others.
I was at a time in my life where I was low and depressed. My kids had all left university. I was sitting in an empty house on my own in the UK, and I thought, what am I going to do with my life? I can't spend the rest of my life doing nothing. So I read Jane's book. A friend of mine sent it from the UK, popped it in the post, I read it, and I thought, right, now I'm going to get up and do something.
After my husband died, I thought, well, you know, one day something will come along, something will inspire me, and I'll meet a challenge. But years have gone by and nothing's turned up. And then I saw this book and I read it and I realised the challenge has to come from me. It's got to come from myself. I've got to decide what I want out of life and I've got to aim for it. It's no good expecting something else to come up and bite me on the bottom and get me moving. I've got to do it myself. Thanks to that book, I'm starting.
I followed the advice of the book and it certainly enhanced my life and that of my wife in ways we hadn't imagined. So, don't delay. If the book doesn't enhance your life, you're probably dead.
Although I'm not quite 60 yet, the principles and practices of Success at 60 Plus has helped me start my super life 30 years ahead of time.
So basically, the book takes you on a journey from where you are to where you would like to be and what you need. It has been based on experiences that both Bridget and I have had during our lives. And the key to the whole formula is to actually write things down as you go. Exactly what you want to change, exactly where you want to go, exactly who you want with you, with no preconceptions and no worrying about what anybody else will think. Because at 60, you don't have all the time in the world. Unless you get started, that chance will have been missed. I've taken my own advice and looked at where I was starting from. And so we have rebranded that 60 plus area. When you're a child, you seem to be a child for a long time. Then you start being an adult, and then you're an adult for a long time. So we've actually taken that age group and rebranded it as Superlifers. And if you're a Superlifer, would you want to be middle-aged? I don't think so. Do you want to be a 30 or 40 or 50-year-old revamp? I don't think so. Recycling is not in this. We're bringing something new, dynamic and exciting to the table.
It's a wonderful book, and it was the best thing I've ever done was to pick it up.